Alright guys, welcome back to your ATM Unit 8 Trigonometry Review. This is part B. You can use your unit circle when you get done to help you with this part. Okay? So here I have my unit circle. Alright, so I'm going to use this to help me. But before we start, let's review a few things. Your x value is your cosine value. Your y value is your sine value, because here's your cosine. Okay? Cosine, sine. So, when it is y over x, that is going to be sine over cosine, which is your tangent. So just kind of think about that. And regarding cosine, the reciprocal of that is going to be your secant. Okay? The reciprocal of sine is going to be cosecant, CSSC, never CC and never SS. And obviously for tangent, it's going to be your cotangent. And then I'm going to show you guys how to use these. But these are things that you might want to know that you need to write down. Okay? All right. So let's take a look at number 1. Here you have a tangent, theta, at an angle right here. What angle is that one? Well, that looks like 90. But if you wanted to be sure, you can go negative 990 plus 360, because on your unit circle you only know 0 to 360. Okay? So what you can do is you can just keep adding. Let me clear my calculator. Negative 990 plus 360 plus 360 plus 360, and that left you with 90. So I multiply this 3 times, and that tells me that negative 990 is the same as 90 degrees. You guys see that right there? Okay? So here is the same thing as 90 degrees. And for a tangent, the tangent is always your y over your x. Okay? And what is the order paired right here? 0, 1. So what is my y? 1 over 0. What is 1 over 0? That comes out to be undefined. You actually will have an asymptote. Number 2, cotangent theta. So I know this right here is going to be a negative and a negative. Okay? So at this point, I'm going in reverse. Remember, reverse is negative 550. So I know this here has to be between 180 and 270. That angle has to be between those two. So let's take a look. Negative 510 plus 360. Okay? Plus 360 is the same thing as 210 degrees. Is 210 between 180 and 270? Absolutely. So this right here is the same thing as 210. And I'm looking for cotangent. Cotangent is an inverse of your tangent. So this is the same thing as x over y. And what is my order pair right here at 210? Look at your unit circle. At 210, this is your order pair. Okay? So I'm going to put the x, negative square root of 3 over 2, divided by my y, negative 1/2. Just like that. What's a negative and a negative become? A positive. Okay? Now let me go ahead and finish the math for you. Don't forget about your reciprocal. Take your numerator, which is square root of 3 over 2. Opposite of dividing is multiply, and then you take the reciprocal, 2 over 1, just like that. The 2 cancels, reduced to 1. So square root of 3 over 1 is the same thing as square root of 3. And there's your answer for number 2. Okay. Number 3. Alrighty. I'm talking about this angle right here at 945. So I know it's between 180 and 270, just based on my unit circle. So now since this is a positive, I'm going to subtract 360. And I wonder how many times I have to subtract it. So let's see. Minus 360, minus 360, 225. Okay, so I did it twice. So this is the same thing as 225 degrees. Is that between 180 and 270? Absolutely. Cotangent, all right? Cotangent is the same thing as x over y, and I want cotangent of 225. So let's see what are, at 225, they are both negative, okay? So what is your x value? Your x value is negative square root of 2 over 2 divided by negative square root of 2 over 2. What's a negative and divided by negative become? A positive. Okay, let's do the math. Square root of 2 over 2, instead of dividing, the reciprocal of that's multiply, and you flip the denominator, so 2 over square roots of 2. Cancel to give you 1, cancel to give you 1, so this is the same thing as 1. And that's number 3. Okay. Number 4, this time it gave you 60 degrees. All right, so you want tangent of 60 degrees. What's tangent of 60 degrees? Tangent is always your y over your x. So at 60 degrees, what is your y? Square root of 3 over 2 divided by 1/2. Okay? No decimals, please. All right, let's do our math. Take your numerator, square root of 3 over 2. Opposite of dividing is times. Take the reciprocal of the denominator to cancel. So your solution is square root of 3. Number 5. Okay. I'm talking about quadrant 3. It has to be between 180 and 270 degrees. Just like that. Okay? Alrighty. So I am negative 510 plus 360 is negative. Plus 360, that's the same thing as 210. So this angle right here is 210 degrees. Alright. So you have sine 210 degrees, and sine is always your y value. So at 210, your sine is negative 1/2. Okay. Let's take a look at number 6. I am talking at 270, and here's your 270 right here. And this coordinate is 0, negative 1. Okay? All right. You're looking for cotangent, so let's take a look. Cotangent is x over y. What is your x? 0 over negative 1. 0 divided by any number is 0. Number 7, your sine. It has to be between 0 and 90 degrees. And this time it's 13 pi over 6. Now instead of 360, guess what you're going to do? The whole circle is 2 pi. So I'm going to take 13 pi over 6, and I'm going to subtract it from 2. Okay? Parentheses, 13 divided by 6 minus 2. And that leaves you with pi over 6. Right there. All right, so take a look at pi over 6. Where's pi over 6? Same thing as 30 degrees. Okay? So pi over 6, so I want sine of pi over 6, and your sine is always your y value. So at pi over 6, my sine is 1/2. Number 8. I'm doing radians again. This one here has to be between 3 pi over 2 and 2 pi. You see that right there? Alrighty, same thing. Negative 25 pi over 6. I'm going to add 2 pi. So let's see. Negative 2 pi divided by 6 plus 2. Okay, plus 2 plus 2. Okay, so I plus 2 3 times, and that comes out to be, here's my math. See how I keep adding 2? That is the same thing as 11 pi over 6. Right? So where is 11 pi over 6? Right here. I'm looking for cotangent of 11 pi over 6. And cotangent is always your x over your y. So that equals, what is my x value right here? Square root of 3 over 2, okay? divided by negative 1/2. Let's do the math. So, you have square root of 3 over 2 times negative 2 over 1. That cancel or reduce to give you 1. Square root of 3 times negative 1 is negative square root of 3. Okay? And there you have your answer for page 1. So if you use your unit circle, it will help you out a lot. And there you have it. Okay? Good luck.